So we return when Teresa's just stormed off because she was trying to defend her sorry, felonious husband. And no one was having it. So Joe goes running after his sister like she always wanted. Joe's like, why am I defending you when you don't defend me? Teresa wants it both ways and I'm over it. She wants you and you're over it. You've been married to Melissa for 20 years. She don't get it. Oh, goodness. Now Jackie gonna tell Marge your husband's an asshole. Why would he say that he heard that rumor to all the guys? Because he did. You're so shrill and boring, I could actually see Evan cheating. I was fine until he opened his mouth. Why would you give life to... I mean, girl, you overreacted. That's what happens when you overreact. Rumors, you gotta just be like, oh, okay. I don't know, is it true? Who knows? You gotta have that attitude. You gotta be real carefree. If Evan cared so much about his reputation, y'all wouldn't have been on the show. I want nothing to do with you now. Nobody wanted anything to do with you either. I mean, you're honestly, you are. You're a more boring Tinsley Mortimer because you think you're so smart, but you handled this piss poorly. I defended you and so did my husband. Marge, you know you messy. And this is the moment I think you were searching for. You give me a You give me that tea where you know how to stir the pot behind the scenes. And you also know, you could push Jackie around real easy, but it's easier to act like you her best friend and now you can play victim. She doesn't understand because she's getting a miscommunication. Stop yelling at me! Oh, boy, Jackie is unhinged and probably hungry. She's a poor woman, Patricia Arquette in Medium. And now we see Marge's wheel of manipulation turn further because we're going to blame this whole meltdown not on Jackie and her insecurities, but Teresa. Now, Teresa ain't shit, but you know you were coming on the show with her. You knew you were walking into a pit of vipers. Why are you shocked when one of them snapping at you? And the truth is, this also shifts the blame from Joe, who did give life, who said, I heard this rumor too, when Jackie was going with the narrative of, Teresa, you made the rumor up. Now Teresa come out to get it. Joe, you don't stick up for your sister? Oh, after she said that about the jail thing? Teresa, you're a felon. You've spent more time in jails and penitentiaries than most. Melissa said, wait, I gotta defend you? All of a sudden, you a weak heifer that can't defend herself? Girl, boom. You just stuck up for your ex-husband when we was defending you. Melissa's had it. Joe said, I'm mad at the son of a bitch for what he did to you. And he did kind of help your parents into an early grave. Girl, Joe has had it. Battle of the in-laws, he put you in jail. Like, he had to take care of your kids. Joe lucky he in Italy, because this would have been a brawl. And a good brawl, a well-deserved brawl. I would have loved to see it. Roid rage against roid rage. Now that's having your wife's back. My wife is 100% right. That's why they stayed married. So they hug it out, because you know they family with a B. And they tell her, look, go talk to Jackie. I'm not talking to her after the... Just tell her it's over. We're all tired. I couldn't imagine having a house this nice being that angry. You know, put me in a hot tub, I'm cool as a cucumber. This heifer's still crying in the damn bus. I'm still getting beat up by this woman. Teresa, you can dish it, but you can't take it. Jackie, I don't know what to tell you. Oh... So the second Jackie gets in the door, she calls her husband and says, Joe was also spreading the rumor. You realize you're the one breathing life into it at this point. So Evan's supposed to come tomorrow, and she says, if it gets to a bad place, you and I will stand up and go. Child, you need to call him to pick you up now. It seems to be in the shittiest place possible. I mean, you seem to be in the toilet. Honestly, not even a toilet, a Johnny on the spot. My goodness, look at your head. You didn't even get slapped and your head looks like you've been dragged on Lure and hip hop. Jackie said Jennifer was trying to start problems and she needs to shut her mouth. What did Jennifer do? Roll the tape. What did Jennifer do? I done forgot. I know she be doing something. So the next morning, Black Dolores tells her throuple husband, Frank, I don't know if Evan coming in peace. He might be coming to stir the turd as well. Or to check Teresa, and we all know how that gonna go. So everybody's on vacation, but nobody's looking forward to today because of Teresa. So Jackie's already throwing hints. I don't want my husband to get riled up. What's he gonna do? He already afraid of his reputation. He ain't gonna bust a grape. But then Joe gonna call his sister and it's like, look, our father's memorial's coming up. Can you just not be a butt today? Can you take your cheeks off your shoulders? She never really agreed formally though, so she still might cut the butt. The butt! So Teresa's willing to offer Jackie I'll forget about it, but she don't want to talk to Evan. Because you wronged Evan and you know he will politely get you together. Teresa said, I'm just gonna tell her stay out of my face. I'll stay out of her face. Yeah, this is gonna go south. Even after prison, the woman has no accountability and also no hips. Okay. Now I know why people are mad at Jennifer, because she confirmed that Margaret's husband said, oh, he did say that he heard the rumor about Evan having a girlfriend at the gym. Jackie said, if there's gonna be a problem, there's gonna be a problem, because I'm not just going to sit silently. No, you're going to cry. You're going to mess your hair up and weep. So everyone arrives to the Gorgas and Teresa walks right up to Jackie. She says, I didn't like how it went down yesterday. Can we just drop everything? Like my eye is twitching, I gotta hold on to this lash. Jackie, are you gonna make her talk to your tired ass husband? Oh my goodness, her lack of butt. I've seen flat butts, but that's a non-butt. Jackie said, I'd love everything to be dropped too, and we can express that to Evan. I feel we're talking to your husband. We can talk to him together. Together. So we taking a tour of Melissa's house, and I don't know how I feel about white people saying they moved on up. You got a nicer house. You expanded. You didn't move on up. You don't know nothing about moving on up. You already up, bitch. You already up. And now Evan arrives without his gym buddy. Teresa actually apologizing, unprompted. She's like, let me get this over with. Marge, you expected a strong apology from Teresa? Girl, you must have left your brains with your old net. Teresa really said I always do the right thing? As a felon? You got a Bethany butt. So now we talk about, do you have sex or engage in masturbation in somebody else's home? And everybody got their different opinions. What goes on in your bedroom goes on in your bedroom. I was watching them sheets regardless. It's like, well, do you shit? So Jennifer gone poke the dragon. Marge, I never saw you so mad at your husband the other day. I didn't think it was necessary to bring it up last night. Right, but I didn't bring it up. But you confirmed and participated. Jennifer, you are completely shit-starting. We just put this to bed. I thought the way you treated your husband, Marge, was embarrassing. The way I treated my husband? Huh. Don't ever get between me and my husband. The way you behave in front of your husband. You're a sloppy drunk. You told me sloppy moments that you had. You slept with your boss. Child, that was like 20, 30, 40 years ago. Marge said, I share an intimate moment with you. I shared an intimate moment of you vomiting, of me being vulnerable. I mean, they both start with a V. Oh, your husband's your meal ticket for your whole fucking family. Evan says it's meals that bring out the worst in them when you think about it. So now Melissa goes in to get Marge. I would never speak to my husband like that. Of course not, because he's your sugar daddy. You gotta stay home and be a concubine. I didn't think it was a secret. Nobody told me don't say anything. The Black Dolores is right, girl. If you don't think it's true, keep it quiet. Oh, Jennifer said social drunk. Those are your repressed memories from your mother. All right, well, we've got a great fight set up for dinner tonight, so I'll catch you for Black Ink Crew.